Got a couple shots up in me, sipping on brown that's in it. Just got paid, don't spend it. And my nigga Deuce made, looking for the women. It's been a rough week, the weekend is all about me. It won't be no falling asleep. I need a drink and a break. I just got paid, and I'm tryna get lit. I'm tryna snatch me a body, get a loose on a bottle of Bacardi right now. Everybody sipping, it's the weekend, ain't nobody tripping. If you get a little cut, pimpin', that's your business. Baby, don't be stingy, cause the bottles they poppin', the panties they droppin'. You don't have to make this awkward. We got the tank in the backwood, chillin' in the backwood. It's time to get right, we gon' party tonight. I got this drink, I'm feeling right. It's just me and the guy. Turn up, your girls make it
tonight is about to go down. Bitch slay, it's about to be a hold down. It's plenty weed and drink to go round. Crossfaded too quick, I had to slow down. Yeah, cause we don't need problems in the party. Grab her on the ass, had to blame it on Bacardi. Her man got beef shit probably. He don't want smoke, I air it out and might hurt somebody. Some shawty got all that body. She put that thing all in my big wide body. We can be body to body. I body back that pussy, had that ass bent just like Pilates. Feeling myself, call me Scotty too hotty. BTBG and them ones, we the life of the party. We get the shit bumping, got your heart pumping. Bend over, touch your toes, keep that ass jumping. I got the whole squad with me, you don't want nothing. Cut like peroxide, looking like we up to something. Wick City made me, I'm a ghetto baby. You thinking you can do it better, ooh, you hella crazy. My nigga boss kept it major, kept it boss. And we be jumping back and forth like crisscross. It's Friday night, the week had me pissed off. It's time to get right, we gon' pick up where we left off.
It's time to get right, we gon' party tonight. I got this drink, I'm feeling right. It's Friday night, it's just me and the guy. Call up your girls, make it a night. It's time to get right, we gon' party tonight. I got this drink, I'm feeling right. It's Friday night, it's just me and the guy. Call up your girls, make it a night. I would like to welcome you all to the vibe. What is going on with my people this evening? Y'all know who it is. It's your boy Boss Man Busy in the building, and we are here to let our hair down. Yeah, we're gonna kick it tonight. We're in the vibe room, got a new feel, got a new look. Yeah, I'm feeling pretty damn good. And I love that fucking song. I just love that song. I do. Yeah, it just made me just want to go juke a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Just a little bit. I can't move like I used to. But, you know, still got a couple of moves in me. So I see Chloe in the building. What's going on, Chloe? I think Chloe was the first one. Well, Crucial was the first one, but Chloe hollered at me as well. Carla's in the building. What's going on, sis? What's going on? We got Wendy Sue in the building. What's going on, Wendy? Hey, Wendy, you remember how we used to juke at the goddamn R-Bar? Yeah, we used to vibe out in that motherfucker. Have a good time. I can't even remember how the hell we used to get home. or get home, but we made it though. I tell you that much. All jokes aside. Shalom, shalom. Like Christine is in the building. What's going on, Christine? I enjoyed you on our last live. It was great. I had a great time with all y'all. You know, Legend came up, Christine came up, Queen Lorraine came up, YJ came up, Chloe came up. Chloe with her shit talking ass. But I went back and looked at that laughing, fell out laughing. Well, we could have sworn you said, shut up. We're like, whoa, wait a minute. Yeah, man, but I had a great time with y'all, man. And hopefully we can have another vibe session here, even though we was talking about, understanding and communication and things like that. I'm dropping that link in the chat real quick. So for those who might have missed it, because it's way up there. There it is. There it is. Yeah. Let me see what Chloe said. I know she's talking trash already. What's up, Queen Lorraine? Welcome back. Welcome back. I had a great time with you as well last time. And when we have a good time and at the same time we talking about serious situations, sometimes it makes it a lot more comfortable when we can laugh about certain things that we've been through. You know what I'm saying? We don't always got to be serious. You know what I'm saying? So it's great. I'm going to just put it this way. I'm going to tell you like I tell LC. It's a time to play. It's a time to get serious. You know what I'm saying? And you have to learn how to distinguish the two. Because if I'm goddamn frowning, I mean, I ain't fucking playing with you. Feel me? Yeah. Who else in here? D. Marie done slid through. What's going on, D. Marie? Shalom, shalom. No, don't start that shit, Chloe. Talking about I'm a man, I hear what I want to hear. I ain't the only one who heard that shit. YJ, I know he's a man too, but he heard the same shit I heard. You know what I'm saying? So, but just like women, y'all got selective hearing too. I can be in here in the cave, Maria in the damn kitchen. I'm saying, hey, baby. No response. Let that car crank up. Where you going? I want some ice cream. Yeah, try again. But anyway, let me go and take my I ain't taking this whole damn thing. This is a big ass shot of Henny. I'm gonna take my little sip of my Henny. Trying to stay on with y'all tonight. I take that all the way down, boy. Jesus. But anyway, today we release High Expectations, Hustle and Flow, which is myself and Deuce. And Deuce supposed to be dropping through, and he's gonna come holler at y'all. And so we ain't gonna play too many. I think I downloaded like maybe 2 or 3 of the songs. I was running short on time, but we're gonna listen to a few songs off of High Expectations. I know some of you already heard it. Remember, it's nothing like Inspired. It's a different vibe. You know what I'm saying? Everything's not gonna be inspired, but remember, Inspired 2 is coming next year, so be looking for that. Also, I got Blake 2 coming. If y'all ever heard of the first Blake 2 is super stupid though. Yeah, it's like soulful and it's about us and what we came up in poverty, and it's talking about a lot of that stuff and how we made it to the point we had and all that type of stuff. But it's a great project. Oh my God. That shit's so hard. But anyway, High Expectations, Hustle and Flow is out right now, not on all platforms because we ran into a couple of problems on Deuce's account. So we had to submit a request to have a name change. So we knew we wasn't gonna hit that deadline. So we went ahead and uploaded on the website, the Body to Beat Global website, which you can go get it there. Audio Mac as well. And of course our YouTube channels as well. Yeah. And then of course the song I just played a minute ago, it's now up on YouTube on my page, and I probably put it on his page as well. Yeah. So I think I just felt like I just talked a shitload of shit. God damn. We go to the chat and we're gonna play another. Matter of fact, let me go ahead and crank up another song. Matter of fact, I want to play this song personally because this is from my Black Sector Mafia family. This song is super fucking dope. I know some of you may have heard it. If you follow YJ or Port City, which I think YJ put it on his page. This is called Port versus Arthur, which is Port City and YJ the Arthur. Me and YJ got one coming up soon. This is very creative. I gotta salute YJ for his creative mind because it's dope. And these boys are spitting. So let's get to it without further ado. Let's do it.
This shit gives me that ghost and ray vibe.
It's bound to happen, man.
That purple tape energy. Feel me?
One time for the squad.
It's different talk. Shit. Talk to me.
Time ticking, still I'm on this mission. 5 men aligned for increased assets. I bet you get the vision.
Righteous men with fire pens, no rival wins. Rap truth to power on drums and violins.
Built this foundation sturdy as hell. No kidding, never let not nail. One of these hating niggas cause dissension.
No weapon form shall prosper. Disrespect gon' cost you. Roman numeral 20. I just double cross you.
Real shit, I co-sign all of that. We don't rap, we speak life in the cipher. Pledge allegiance to facts.
Apex predators hunting
competitors. If you ahead of us,
we beheading you, etc., etc.
I told Port it's time to level up, increase the pressure. The saga continues every season throughout the weather.
Protons, electrons always cause explosions. So when I say peace, my slang words are coded. Think about
and
it.
trust if I take a loss, bet I reemerge 10 times stronger. Fuck what you thought, fuck what you heard.
Truth in plain sight, ignite lights and a light. Can't kill me twice, I'm Pac's poltergeist.
Yeah, cause everybody done took a L. Hit rock bottom and feeling inside burns like you took a shell.
The strong remain standing, solid like I'm grinning. Calm when they panic, survive droughts and famine.
Damn things people do for a view. Addiction to attention, that ain't nothing new.
Selling your soul ain't worth it. Fuck Louis and Birkin. Smell sulfur, the devil is lurking and working.
And I only stand by the solid. Mentally brolic, I don't deal with off-brands that's lacking knowledge. Cause
They slowing up aggression, ignorance they weapon. Dead kings in my bag, I'm crown collecting.
We all students to the game, but the only thing is there ain't no syllabus to guide you in going through pain.
The cool, the leader, they can't delete us. We are God to you air breathers. Bow when you greet us, you are beneath us.
Like Deuce told you, every L is a lesson. I use my audio diary as a weapon, no second
I
guessing.
feed words to these beats into the track belts. This was food for thought, I hope that helps.
40 bars for the cause. 40, Port first Arthur. Port first Arthur. B-Sec Mafia. Yeah. Black Sector Mafia. Squad. Yeah. Let the pride out. Pride out. Pride out.
So that was Port versus Arthur, man. That song was so damn dope, man. Salute to my BSM brothers, man. Hey, we're something special and one of a kind. We got some extra dope shit coming up after that. And man, I ain't gonna get too far in the details, but all it's gonna take is one ear, and they're gonna have to cut a check. I'm telling you. I am telling you. Yeah. What's going on? Carletta stepped in, or Crawley's in the building. I always want to ask, what is the R? What is the R in R Crawley? I like to be more personal with you, you know? But if you prefer R Crawley, that's what we're going to stick to. What's going on? The link is in the chat. Of course, I don't have a topic tonight because, you know, it's just the vibe. But if you want to come up here and say a couple of words about anything, you know, you're always welcome. But today, of course, like I said, is the release of High Expectations from me and Deuce Major, which is Hustle and Flow. And he's supposed to be dropping through a little lady. Say he's going to be on CP time. So I'm going to try to hold off on playing any more, which I already played the second single off the album, which is Make It a Night. We also will be dropping High Expectations too, because remember, if you remember that I told y'all we had like 24 songs, we had to cut this shit down. So we decided to break it down and do 2 projects. So yeah, be looking for High Expectations 2 later on this year. But in the meantime, between time, remember the chat, and the link is in the chat. And you're welcome to come up here and holler at your boy. But this is the vibe room, so you know we got to keep vibing. So let's go to Ahmaud Arbery.
As a man, you have a lot of responsibilities in life, man. No matter what it is, any obstacle, any mountain, any hill, any bump in the road, you don't let nothing stop you, man. No matter what it takes, man. Anything easy in life, you will never respect. A test is just a setup for a testimony. You can't call yourself a man if you're ready to quit. Trust me, I know. I've been there. Talk to him, nigga. I know all about the struggle, homie. Cause I did it. And I went through it. I never gave up, no matter what. Never wanna give it up, no matter what. I'ma just fight till I'm done. Never wanna give it up, no matter what. You will never make me run. Never wanna give it up, no matter what. I'ma just fight till I'm done. You will never make me run. No matter what. I'm sick of these suckers, they taking the law in their hand. Trying to get me a chopper cause nobody following the fucking laws of the land. How do they call you a man? You really a bitch, you be calling your friend. And when we go jogging, you calling it in. You not a man, you really a trend. I had enough of a man. These trumpets I blow don't belong in a band. I'ma give him the smoke, I'ma blow up his head. I'ma empty the clip, make sure that he dead. My pencil mechanical stacked with the lid. I'm a radical when I done ran out of med. Or detach your neck from your head. My bandana red. Let's go. Never wanna give it up, no matter what. I'ma just fight till I'm done. Never wanna give it up, no matter what. You will never make me run. Never wanna give it up, no matter what. I'ma just fight till I'm done. You will never make me run. No matter what. I feel like just taking a jog, running a couple of blocks. Put on my bandana, grab me a tee. Put on my shoes and my socks. When I work out, I just like to go hard. I should be sick cause my name is Ahmaud. I never bother nobody, they won't bother me. That's just the way of the law. Now who would've thought I would pay such a cost? The neighbors, they just started making these calls. They telling the peoples I'm breaking it home. I pray to God that I just make it home. I came by myself so I'm running alone. Somebody is calling me, what do they want? I'm looking behind me, I'm seeing a truck. In the back of the truck is a man with a gun. So I do what I do and continue to run. They pull up beside me, they cutting me off. The man in the back, he begin to jump off. I protected myself before he could let off. But he pulled the trigger and that's when I would fall. 2 shots in my body, I knew I was gone. They could have left me alone. I wish I was home. I'm on my way to the throne. What up, Maud? I'm running with you. No matter what. Let's go. Never wanna give it up. No matter what. I'ma just fight till I'm done. Never wanna give it up. No matter what. You will never make me run. Never wanna give it up. No matter what. I'ma just fight till I'm done. You will never make me run. No matter what. The racists, they thought they was getting away. No sir, no way. Y'all gotta pay. Ain't no play. Put some respect on his name. Hey, we callin' for change. Gotta get rid of that DA. She evil like a goddamn slave. We gotta get her gone. Made the bitch leave this stage. That writer tried to plead this case. Got him locked up, had to leave his place. Should've seen his face. He's scared, so he gon' turn state. Now he running from the KKK. Now I heard Travis called you a nigga to your face. As your body laid, damn, that's a goddamn shame. But your mom stepped up, she was amazing. That new law should be named after her baby. Hey, never wanna give it up, no matter what. I'ma just fight till I'm done. Never wanna give it up, no matter what. You will never make me run. Never wanna give it up, no matter what. I'ma just fight till I'm done. You will never make me run. No matter what. Hey, that.
Arrests have been made in the death of Ahmaud Arbery, the African-American man shot and killed by two armed white men while jogging through a South Georgia neighborhood.
Well, Jeff, around 8 o'clock, we learned that GBI arrested father and son Gregory and Travis McMichael for the death of Ahmaud Arbery. Both men have been charged with murder and aggravated assault.
The community is demanding answers.
Ahmaud carried the most humblest spirit. Ahmaud was kind. He was well-mannered. Ahmaud, most of all, was loved by his family and peers. I mean, Ahmaud didn't deserve to go the way that he went.
This got to stop.
And that just was enough.
Bitch, I run for Ahmaud.
Who the fuck is him? Big on me, after big dick. You shout it, gotta see. I am too cool, so yeah, I carry heat. I never let a nigga Tupac a big in me. I'm the best thing blowing. I can speak foreign, geek like a nerd. I don't know where I'm going. Catch me at your sister's house, bitch. I'm going home. Put this shit on camera, bitch. I'm going porn. Breakfast ass nigga, toast in my pocket, handcuffed the polo. Yeah, I had to copy. Get it? Handcuffed. Yeah, I had to copy. Corner ass square nigga, boy, you need to stop it. I can skate on my pillows. This is not fake. Put my chains on your chick, then we going on a date. Pass it to my nigga killer while I'm touring out of state. These niggas getting sick of me. That's why these niggas losing weight. I'm fresh out my goddamn mind. These niggas lame out their goddamn mind. She gon' add 400 out of goddamn mind. These niggas and these chicks got me out my goddamn mind. I'm fresh out my goddamn mind. These niggas lame out their goddamn mind. She gon' add 400 out of goddamn mind. These niggas and these chicks got me out my goddamn mind. I ain't rich, but still eating paper like a billy goat. These suckers fruit, they sweeter than a cantaloupe. She on all fours, just like an antelope. If y'all niggas sick, excruciated antidote. 400 degrees, nigga, I am tortured. I be to myself, nigga, I'm a north. You see, coffee pot hot, pimpin', I am scorched. Power Ranger time, boy, I'm finna morphine. You are not alive, nigga, I don't owe you. Throw 'em in the dirt, call this ass a horseshoe. Everybody know me, nigga, you are unsure. Lyrics going in, I think they got a curve. I'm about to take a flight, meet me at the airport. If y'all wanna ball, I can shoot from half court. Gavel in my hand, I think it's time I have court. Sentence these niggas, burn, Newports. I'm fresh out my goddamn mind. These niggas lame out their goddamn mind. She gon' add 400 out of goddamn mind. These niggas and these chicks got me out my goddamn mind. I'm fresh out my goddamn mind. These niggas lame out their goddamn mind. She gon' add 400 out of goddamn mind. These niggas and these chicks got me out my goddamn mind.
This dude's major pimp. Two major pimp.
Taylor about the fucking flex.
Tell me, how you tryna block a brick wall? Big balls, let them hang like wet draws. Go in Russian roulette style or pull straws. Launching rockets, clip your wings, take a big fall. I don't pop champagne, I'd rather drink Tron. A lot of rocks get thrown, but I don't cast stones. Unless they skipping on water to sing a boat or two. X marks the spot, sweet holy juice. Amazing, never felt like this, need photo Kodak. I'm about to pop your speakers, blow off your roof. And when I rise, wave my shirt like PD Pablo. Step in the booth, kill him with the truth, wave my chopper loose. Who the fuck are you and why you trying to stop me? Constricted pressures like Bohem out of black rock. Jumping out the gym, I look so stocky. I just built like this, don't mean to sound cocky. I don't pop champagne, I'd rather pop collars. Putting my smoke in the air just like a helicopter. Killing them slow, somebody call a doctor. Either you ain't know or you was trying to block it. So why you trying to stop it? Stop it. I see them haters jacking. They even tried to cap it. But they can't rock it. Wig Town, go ahead and raise up. Plain Jane, futuristic, fucked around and phased up. I was really only trying to get the pay up, cause money talk, and I ain't heard enough of this. Celibate, can't fuck with this. Hater tease, bit sucker dick, take a pic. Literal, metaphorical 10 sounded like blah, blah, blah. But I'm the one that ain't making sense. Maybe cause I'm only half of the Wonder Twins. Shark infested water took the shape of a wonder fin. Oh, can't beat them, can't join them. Why try and stop them? Do this for my daughter, I'm just trying to be a father. King shit, no T'Challa. Ever since I could remember, I've been popping my collar. It ain't about a dollar, gotta tell you to holler. Another nigga with dollars, they can't help but to holler. Yeah, I don't pop champagne, I'd rather pop collars. Putting my smoke in the air just like a helicopter. Killing them slow, somebody call a doctor. Either you ain't know or you was trying to block it. So why you trying to stop it? Stop it. I see them haters jacking. They even try to cap it. But they can't rock it.
I love when it reminds me, hey, turn your goddamn mic on, boss. But anyway, that was Deuce Major with Helicopter. That was on a couple of projects ago. And of course, you heard Crucial. That was a throwback, Out of My Goddamn Mind. That song was back from what, 2008, 9, something like that. Crucial can tell you better than I could. He shot the video. Well, he was in the video, excuse me. But yeah, I see the homie YJ done slid through the building. What's going on, bro? I already played that Port versus Arthur, but I'm going to play it again because it's just that goddamn dope. Please believe it. Christine K. Money was trying to reach you and me, but I tried to reach her first. She couldn't go live. She said she wasn't going to be home. I don't know where she's at. I don't know. She could have a hot day. Hell, I don't know. So that's one of the main reasons I went live early, because normally if I go live in the vibe room, it's a little later. But when K Money told me, bro, she left me a voicemail, bro, I ain't gonna be able to go live tonight. I ain't gonna be home. But that's why I got it back. And I know y'all got mine. So that's why we all here, 21 deep. I love it. But with that, if you, which I'm pretty sure a lot of you do, probably most of you, follow my other page. I dropped a video, which I'm gonna play shortly. I want to say it was Carla who sent it to me. So salute to Carla. Shout out to Carla who inboxed me. I believe it was on Instagram. This video, for some reason, it touched me. Like, it was like, not no emotional shit, but it was like, yeah, it made me want to go tear up the fucking city. For real. And the lady that spoke at the end, she said the realest shit. Can't sit this one out. I'm just go ahead and play it. And then they can give us a little discussion if we want while we wait on Deuce Major to get here. Like I said, he is working off of CP time. Let me check the chat real quick. Miss Deborah Thompson is in. Oh, I want to call you Thomas. Thompson is in the building. What's going on? Uncle Charles that made it through. I thought you'd probably be working, bro. So I ain't even send it to you. I know you work your ass off, and I salute you for what you do here, being that you got a family, job, just like I do, like most of us do. But you be working. You work, I think you probably work more than me at your job. Not all together, because I don't ever stop working. Fuck with you, man. Yeah, Spiritual Rising is in the building. Yeah, like Spiritual Rising says, y'all hear the lady. Y'all hear. Make sure you hit that like button. The enemy been hitting that damn thumbs down. Like they coming in flocks now on my other page. Like, jeez. Like, damn, you are, there's no doubt about it. You are 100% racist, bro. You ain't got nothing better to do. But I salute you. Keep working. Keep sending those views this way, too. I appreciate you. Legends in the building. What's going on, cuzzo? Yeah. Geneva, what's happening? I know I probably spoke to you. Maybe I didn't. What's happening, Geneva? But let's go ahead and get into this video real quick. I ain't up but I think like 2 minutes, something like that. And we can chat about it if you want to, but I just want to show it again because it did something to me. I don't know what it was, but I was ready to knock a motherfucking head off their shoulders. Let's get it.
Perils and misfortunes, struggle, disappointment, and pain are more or less certain of every man. They are the lot of every man. Therefore, every man should be fortified with courage and fortitude. He may bear with appropriate resolution his allotted share of the burden of mankind. So what they're saying in simple words is, not maybe, not if, but you will have trials and tribulations in this life.
Okay, so this is a part in Ezekiel 37 where it's claimed that the dry bones would reawaken. The dry bones are the spiritually dead people of Israel. What does it mean to be spiritually dead? It means your mind. You're dead to the identity of who you are as a nation. You're dead to your homeland and where you came from. And you're dead to your purpose, both as a nation and individually. They stripped that from you, okay, when they was beating your culture and heritage out of you. A people with no identity have no free will. A people with no free will have no motivation to stay free. You become easily conquerable. Now here's the thing, right? This is what made the native Indians so fierce, to help us move from spiritual faith to courage. When you fear death, you will always fear your enemies. When you lose your fear of death, your enemies will begin to fear you.
You don't have it in you to take up arms against the injustice. Then you gotta pray another prayer. And you gotta walk in it with conviction. He will provide, but you gotta do your part. You gotta find what it means for you to be a soldier.
In the event that somebody is stupid enough to point a weapon at you, if that happens, you have the right to use everything that you have. Interface C, open fire.
Beat back those that are trying to kill everything good and right in the world and call it making it great again. We can't afford to be just citizens in a time of war. That'll be surrender. That'll be giving up our future and our souls. Ain't nobody get to sit this one out, you hear me?
I think it's time we give these niggas a pleasant surprise. And I'ma look them in the eye, I'm telling no lies. And they gon' see they jeopardize one hell of a guy. And all that disrespect shit, I ain't letting it ride. I'd rather end it all quick than letting it slide. And I don't know what you've been keeping in back of your mind. I knew this day was coming, it was a matter of time. Niggas mad at my grind.
Yep, I was ready to fight. I was just ready to fight this thing. I'm gonna tell you the biggest thing that stood out to me, which, I paid attention to the entire video, from Grandmaster Jay to the young man speaking after that, to the lady that was speaking at the end. But we all talk about how Grandmaster Jay and the NFAC was pretty much the only people that just decided to say, fuck it, we tired. We ain't fucking around no more. And we all know that man put his, not just him, his troops, they put their life on the line, going to these rallies and these marches and things like that to fight for us. It's almost going back to the Ahmaud Arbery story. This man had a shotgun pointed at him. Normally, if anybody point a gun at you, you're going to humble yourself or flight. You're like, fuck that. I ain't scared. I'm a fight. I'm not no pussy. But what they said in that video was, once you no longer fear death, your enemy will now fear you. Think about that shit. I'm opening up the panel right now. If you want to, come on here and speak on what you got from that video, or if you want to come on here and say, Blake, why the fuck you played that video, bro? I don't know. I just felt like it was needed. I find that to be 100% fact, not opinion. Think about it. Let's think about it. You ever went anywhere, seen a fight, and you see one of the people that's about to fight, like, I don't give a fuck. He done got hit in the head with a bottle. He like, woo, motherfucker, let's go. That ain't the person you want to fight. He don't give a shit. He don't give a fuck what you do to him. You probably went into that fight like, I'm finna beat this mother ass, until he did that. And you was like, that's probably ain't what I want to do. I just hit him with a goddamn Hennessy bottle. And it cracked over his head. So I know I hit him hard. And he just yelled like, woo, let's go. Think about it. Do you really want to fight that person? Because he's not scared. He's not scared. Obviously, he don't fear death. So if you don't fear death, you cannot fear man. And now if you're going against another person that's just like you, boy, that's going to be one hell of a battle. And those are the type of troops that I want on my side. You feel me? I'm going to drop that link in the chat one more time. It's open panel regardless, but I'm opening it up most definitely now. Because I'm looking for a little feedback from my people. In the meantime, let me go to the chat, then we're going to get back to some music. Unless somebody jump on the screen before I do. All right. Christine said, I already want to knock him with every fiber in me. Yeah, and that's why I put that video in. I just wanted you to see how he walked past Ahmaud and just looked like he wasn't nothing. Man, you piece of shit. Yeah. Carla, I love what you put to it because you are I try to be. I definitely try to be. Oh, by the way, I don't know if I should tell y'all this. I should let K-Money tell you, but I'm going to tell you because it was real solid. Grandmaster Jay finally heard the song. And he said, that shit is dope. So appreciate that, Grandmaster Jay. Appreciate that, bro. Y'all know what song I'm talking about. Yeah. But another thing is, I'm going to play another song by Crucial K. And I'm playing this for a reason. So give me a second. Let me find it. But these type of people, I understand, have mental issues. This song I'm finna play, Crucial did this song probably about a year ago, maybe. But anyway, it has a lot of meaning. Let's see if I can find it. Matter of fact, it might be over here. Hold on 1 second. Give me one brief moment and let me find this song. Because it might be, trying to remember if I put it up here. It might be in my file, so just bear with me. But anyway, this song I'm finna play while I look for it it's called Suicide. By Crucial K. Hopefully I can find the damn song. But obviously, either you have a mental issue or you just fed up with life. Period. Okay, there you go. So those people right there obviously don't fear death or they crazy. Let's just play the song.
I kick you in your ass, then give you my shoes to shine. It's ride or die, I'm from where we are used to crime. The rules denied, all of the toughest goons is mine. Them niggas will kill you and then they'll go do the time. It's suicide, nigga, this is suicide. 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 Rewind into time, I come around, put two in your side, put two in your ride. You know the heat is glued at the side. Don't make me put two in your guys. If you're thinking you're flyer than I, you better go see which one of them gonna ride. Cause time after time, you get guys who telling some lies. They say they 100 and then when the beat come, they go high. When it's time to collide with them other guys from the side, and you look to the side of your side, you're the only one by your side. At that moment in time, that's when you find out that your guys is really some lies. They ain't 100, they 99. That 1% of that lie change everything. The way that you seen them guys in your eyes, you'll make new keys to your ride and slide to the other side of the ride. Cause in that moment in time, you ain't got nothing but homicide on the mind. Mathematically, all these bitch niggas you wanna divide. Cause in this moment in time, it's suicide on the mind. You see the difference between me and y'all niggas? Is I'm a real one. You can ask all my niggas, nigga, I'm a real rider, nigga. I'ma be right there beside them, nigga. I ain't gonna be behind them, nigga. I'ma be right there in the front, nigga. And my niggas know that's a big fact. See, it's a big difference between that life and this life. Being about that life and talking about that life. Being a pretender out here getting these niggas killed. Being a pretender to impress these niggas and bitches. It's suicide, nigga. I kick you in your ass, then give you my shoes to shine. It's ride or die, I'm from where we are used to crime. The rules denied, all of the toughest goons is mine. Them niggas will kill you and then they'll go do the time. It's suicide, nigga, this is suicide. 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 When it rains, it pours. When I kill, it's gore. If I aim at your head, that shit gon' turn into s'mores. Need I say more? Hating niggas and bitches, y'all gets ignored. Lyrically beating these niggas' asses till it's sore. You luckily I ain't put your fucking brains on the floor and send your ass to the morgue and kill your motherfucking spirit before we try to soar. And tell Jesus Christ he ain't gon' make it tonight. Oh good Lord, good Lord. I tried to be a good boy, but I grew up too fast to even get that chance to correct my damn rights. Now I'm a grown man and now I got kids and now I had to slow it down. Cause it's a possibility I wouldn't be here now. My family probably be somewhere putting some flowers down. Remembering me, remembering I, remember the time. Keep your head to the sky and remember I'm a G. My family already know I'm gon' ride, so that's out of the question. Day, scrap, Black Green, Boss, Al, Craig, A4, what up, what up, A4, Stove, Rally, B1, Rico. It's too many motherfucking niggas to name. It's way too many motherfucking niggas to name. It's just way too many, man. I kick you in your ass, then give you my shoes to shine. It's ride or die, I'm from where we are used to crime. The rules denied, all of the toughest goons is mine. Them niggas will kill you and then they'll go do the time. It's suicide, nigga, this is suicide. It's suicide, Nigga, this is suicide. It's suicide. Nigga, this is suicide. It's suicide. Nigga, this is suicide. Suicide. This is suicide. Nigga, this is suicide. This is suicide. This is suicide. This is suicide. Nigga, this is suicide. This is suicide. This is suicide. This is suicide.
Yeah. That was Crucial K with Suicide. That came from his project 24. On the platform panel, we have our sister, our queen sister, Christine. What's going on, sister?
What's going on, brother?
Not much, man. Just cool and enjoying this vibe room. What's happening?
Nothing. I'm about to eat some of these here chewables here, and I got to get this off my chest.
Get it off your chest.
Now, when you play that, like I said, with every fiber in me, I'm already ready to knock a you-know-what out.
Yes.
I believe this was in January. As a matter of fact, yeah, it was in January. I told K Money about it. My son and I went to the corner store. And as we was pulling up, I saw this Edomite, you know what I'm talking about, a pinky toe, and two of our brothers standing with her. And there was a young girl that she was arguing with. I didn't know what the case was, but the girl seemed like she was just too young to be, you know, in confrontation with her. But the girl looked like she was a little scared. So I jumped out the car. My son was on the phone. When I jumped out the car, you know, I was like, come on, baby, let's go. And then this heifer gonna tell me, this ain't none of your business. And I can't remember everything, but what I do remember is she threw a cup of ice on me. And when she did, I drug her ass. Excuse me, y'all.
No, you good. You good.
But what got me was the cops did come up, but just so happened it was an older lady pumping gas. And she came over and the cops was like, well, what's going on here? You know how they try to be. And the lady said, well, she did post, you know, she, you know, threw some ice on her. And that was it for that, you know. But my son jumped out after he saw it. And like he told them, you know, you better not touch my mom. And he meant that. The two damn brothers standing there like, the cops was like, well, what happened? You know what they said?
What's that?
I don't know. I don't know.
You said the brothers said that?
The brothers. It was two of them. And I was so pissed off that they did not have my back as into what, you know, saying, you know, telling them what happened. And it pissed me off so bad. But I had the pleasure of dragging that pinky toe. I had the pleasure. And when I go into the store now, I have this attitude. You know, we got so many people moving into this town, you know, like from California. And I think they're the ones that lived in those communities where they didn't want blacks living there, but they got burned out. And a lot of them have, you know, migrated here. And, oh, it just pissed me off. When I go into the store, I be begging, and maybe I'm wrong because I always have lived by the wish creed.
Yeah, I think we all do.
And I'm like, I wish the mother would. And I be standing there like, yeah, I wish a mother would. And I just stand there and I'm like, just let them hit me with this buggy. Just let them do something. Because I have so much anger in me. I grew up fighting. Boys, girls, gays, it don't matter. Teachers, it didn't matter.
Hey.
But I came back and I was so upset. I told K-Money about it. She said, what's wrong? Yo, man, I was mad. I was mad, but my son was ready to say, he said, I would drag you, yo. He's another one. He think he's a one-man army, you know. But I just had to get that off my chest. When I saw that, it just pissed me off.
Yeah, it does. And especially, you know, after what we went through in 2020, even though we've been dealing with it for so long, 2020 just went overboard. It was like the straw that broke the camel's back. So that living by the wish creed, I think anybody who stands for what we stand for is living by that creed right now. because
Oh yeah.
you can be on the highway driving, and you may have road rage, and one of them pinky toes might just do some stupid shit. Your road rage gonna turn a couple of notches up, and you're gonna be ready to do something at that point. And it all comes from what we deal with. And just like I think it was R. Crowley said, our people, we past tired. We've been disrespected for so long. And we can't put up with that shit. So that video, man, it was like, we know we got to die one day. We know that. So what in the use? What is it? Why would you even be scared of death? You got to do it. You might as well accept that shit. You know what I'm saying? Now, I understand you're going to do everything in your power to live a long, prosperous life. But at the same time, when you're trying to fight and protect your family, your culture, your people, you know what I'm saying? If something was to happen to you, you went out fighting, just like Ahmaud Arbery did. You know what I'm saying? That's how I look at it.
Oh yeah. But I just was not gonna stand there and let her talk to that young lady like that. You know, she kind of seemed like she couldn't defend herself. And I was just gonna take her and hug her and walk away. But the pinky toe had to have a little mouth on her. And what hurt me was that the brothers was standing there letting this go on.
Why do you think they did it? I'm talking about the brothers. Why you think they didn't stand up for the girl?
I have no idea. I just don't know. They just love the pinky toe, all I could say.
I got one word, 2 syllables. They pussies. But anyway, we got our YJ in the buildings. I want to go ahead and play that song one more time. I know a lot of y'all done heard it. I don't give a damn. I love the song. Sit right there, Christine. We'll be right back. We're finna play Port versus Arthur. Man, this is a jam. If you haven't heard it, you're in for a treat. If you have, well, you're going to get 2 treats. Let's do it. We're in the vibe room, y'all. Yeah, they get it.
This shit gives me that ghost and ray vibe.
It's bound to happen, man.
That purple tape energy. Feel me?
One time for the squad.
It's different talk. Talk to me.
Time ticking, still I'm on this mission. 5 men aligned for increased assets. I bet you get the vision.
Righteous men with fire pens, no rival wins. Rap truth the power on drums and violins.
Built this foundation sturdy as hell. No kidding, never let not nail. One of these hating niggas cause dissension.
No weapon form shall prosper. Disrespect gon' cost you. Roman numeral 20. I just double cross you.
Real shit, I co-sign all of that. We don't rap, we speak life in the cipher. Pledge allegiance to facts.
Apex predators hunting
competitors. If you ahead of us,
we beheading you, etc., etc. Tell them, bro.
I told Port it's time to level up, increase the pressure. The saga continues every season throughout the weather.
Protons, electrons always cause explosions. So when I say peace, my slang words are coded. Think about
and
it.
trust if I take a loss, bet I reemerge 10 times stronger. Fuck what you thought, fuck what you heard.
Truth in plain sight, ignite air lights and a light. Can't kill me twice, I'm Pac's poltergeist.
Yeah, cause everybody done took a L. Hit rock bottom and the feeling inside burns like you took a shell.
The strong remain standing, solid like I'm granite. Calm when they panic, survive droughts and famine.
Damn things people do for a view. Addiction to attention, that ain't nothing new.
Selling your soul ain't worth it. Fuck Louis and Birkin. Smell sulfur, the devil is lurking and working.
Cannot only stand by the solid. Mentally brolic, I don't deal with off-brands that's lacking knowledge. Cause they
slowing up aggression. Ignorance, they weapon. Dead kings in my bag, I'm crown collecting.
We all students to the game. But the only thing is there ain't no syllabus to guide you in going through pain.
The cold, the leader, they can't delete us. We are guard to you air breathers. Bow when you greet us, you are beneath us.
Like Deuce told you, every L is a lesson. I use my audio diary as a weapon. No second guessing.
I feed words to these beats into the track belts. This was food for thought. I hope that helps.
40 bars for the cause. 40. Port first Arthur. Port first Arthur. B-Sec Mafia. Yeah. Black Sector Mafia. Squad. Yeah. Let the pride out.
If you wasn't listening, you missed it. They said, man, it's a lot that was said in that song that we should be able to relate to. Port said they use ignorance as a weapon. Man. Now, ignorance, of course, hold on, here comes the brother Deuce. Let's bring Deuce on. What's going on, bro?
What's good?
Cool, man. Cool. Let me just finish this little statement. I'm shouting out Port City and YJ for that dope ass song. Did you hear it?
Yeah, I caught the tail end of it, man. That shit that was hard though, man. I heard you say Deuce, it almost felt like a shout out, man.
Well, actually, they got a day off Deuce in
I
Black
figured as much they had day on Deuce, man. I just heard it. Like I said, I caught the tail end of it.
Yeah. But what he said, they use ignorance as a weapon. The ignorance is the fact that you don't know something. So ignorance can be bad, but at the same time, sometimes you can't blame them because they just didn't know.
Yeah.
But when you don't even try to go seek to find the answer for the things you don't know, that turns ignorance bad to me. What you feel about that, Christine? We got Christine on the chat on the panel with us.
What's going on, Christine?
Hello, how you doing?
I'm good.
You know what, boss? Say that again. Ask me that question again. I was a little distracted.
So, when he stated that, they use ignorance as a weapon, that stood out to me in that song. And I was, explaining that ignorance is the fact that you just don't know something. But when you don't search for the truth or look for the answers for the things that you don't know, I think that's when ignorance just becomes stupidity. What do you feel about for people who are ignorant, who just don't give a damn about being that way?
Like you said, stupidity. And I don't have time for them. They can get on that short bus too. And I can't tolerate that, especially not now.
All right.
Now that I'm truly awake, I cannot tolerate that.
And just going back to the story that you just told us, was that ignorance by those brothers, or was they scared?
I don't think they were ignorant. I just think they stood by the person they wanted to stand by. I just think that they think, well, it could be ignorance because to me, they should know better.
They should
know you got two sisters right here. And you're going to stand up with the pinky toe? And you're going to say you don't know what happened? That's one of those math ain't done nothing to me type
people. For real. What you think, Deuce?
I mean, personally, I've always felt that ignorance is the lack of understanding. So, when somebody comes at me ignorantly, I just feel like they just don't understand, and sometimes it just takes getting people to actually grasp an understanding of where you coming from, because some people just don't have that foresight that you might have in that aspect of it, you know what I'm saying? So they gonna stand where they feel justified at, so it's a rocky line to be on, because ignorance could just be, like I said, your lack of understanding of that side of it. And we got that lack of understanding because we don't know how they approach from that side of it. We all got different angles for different things, you feel me? So with stuff like that, it's always a lack of understanding for me. You know what I'm saying? Until you can get motherfuckers on the same page, it's gonna always be a lack of understanding. And it can seem ignorant to you just because they just don't get it.
Well, what will piss me off is a ignorant person, or I ain't gonna say ignorant person, a person that's actually lacking that understanding that will argue you down with what you're trying to tell them.
Now, that's a person who doesn't want to find understanding. You feel me? That's a different type of ignorant. that's the type of ignorant you can't battle, because no matter what you say, they gonna fight something that they know deep down in their heart ain't fightable. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, those type of people I couldn't rock with. You got to be open for understanding me, or at least to get some type of comprehension where we could be on the same page. If you just that stuck and you can't mold with me and grow, I don't see that going too far.
Yeah. Hey, I'm gonna go to you, Christine, in a second. I just want to tell you the story because it goes great with this. I was just telling Legend just today, and I can talk about my grandson because he's mine. But we was talking yesterday, you know, and they get frustrated with the dog, and he wanted to take. She asked him to take the dog out, and he was like, "I don't want to. We need to sell the dog. How much you paying for it? $100. Let's sell it for $200. You get $100, and you just give me 50 of that $100." And I was like, "Well, man, you don't even like taking care of the dog. Why would you get profit?" He was like, I said, Taylor take care of the dog better than you. He was like, well, I bet you Taylor ain't tell you she kicked him in his throat. I said, why is you being a snitch? Stop being a snitch. And then the next day, he gonna ask me, like, hey, how did I do on the live? How did you feel? Did you get emotional? So I looked at my wife because I think my wife seen it in me. And she ain't say that. I ain't do nothing. I ain't say nothing. I said, I was good, LC. Why you ask me that? He said, so if I get on your live and ask some people that, will they say the same thing? I said, they say the same thing. He said, let me go to my subject. Nano. I say, so you still snitching. So you telling on your grandma right now. So I was like, you a snitch. He was like, I'm not a snitch. I'm not a snitch. I just don't know how to keep secrets. I said, oh, Jesus Christ.
Oh.
Hey.
So he tried to argue me down. I'm not a snitch. I'm a good person. I just can't keep secrets. You a snitch.
Now see,
I agree.
That's what you're talking about. That lack of understanding. See, we didn't understand they couldn't hold water. And was passing off good information. And he let it still. See, if we'd have understood from the jump that they couldn't hold water, you wouldn't have been put in the situation to even call him a snitch.
Look, and his auntie, Maria, youngest daughter, she been calling him a snitch since she was 5, and now I see why.
Wow.
But yeah, we got Deuce. Christine, did you want to say anything else about what responding to Deuce before we talk about high expectations?
Oh no. He summed it up pretty good. I like the way he summed it up. No. As a matter of fact, I gotta go now because I feel a little gigglish and it's done kicked in.
Them chewable, your herbal desires. If you look at my description, I said go get your drink or your herbal desires.
All right, boss man, I love you. And
appreciate
I'm gonna fall back in the chat and watch. And peace, my brother. The young man down. Peace.
Appreciate you, Christine.
All right, bye-bye.
So yeah, that was Queen Christine, man. I appreciate her for sliding through, holding it down to Deuce. Got off of CP time, He got his herbal desires as well.
I ain't gonna lie, man. We was out there trying to figure out some other stuff about the battle rap situation. I got another card coming up in May.
Okay. Yeah. In case y'all didn't know, Deuce Major is a battle rapper as well.
Yeah. Man, I'm in 2 rap groups. I battle rap. I'm a solo act. I engineer. Once I figure out how to make these beats, y'all in trouble.
I know that's right. So we're gonna go ahead before we jump in to talking about high expectations. I didn't know what songs, so I already played. Matter of fact, I already played Making the Night. I think the other 2 I got is 40 Days.
Oh man, that was one of my favorites too.
Well, that's what we're gonna goddamn ride to. So here's 40 Days and 40 Nights off of High Expectations from Hustle and Flow. we don't know who hustle, we don't know who flow is, because we both hustle and we both flow. You feel me? So so y'all check it out right here in the vibe room. Let's get it.
I've been drinking on this Hennessy, cause it's a friend of me. I done found a remedy for people that's offended me. Put their neck up on the guillotine, that's what they did to me. Cause they don't wanna sit with me, but I really wanna share my dream. Shit is really rare to me, I guess that's why they stare at me. I'm trying to be a better me, and maybe they'll care for me. There will never be somebody compared to me. No prototype was never seen, not even in a human dream. I speak so fluently, this shit is not new to me. What they gon' do with me? Excuse me? You can't do me with the foolery. The place where my medulla be. We see all of the coonery. I'm giving you the eulogy. It's gon' take two of me. 40 days and 40 nights, life gotta be new to me. Some say they through with me, but I know who be true to me. I'ma leave them where the groupies be. Up there in the nosebleed. That's where they supposed to be. I don't need them fuckers close to me. Cause when it's time to take a toast, they won't take a toast with me. Don't need them provoking me. They will get the older me. Let a nigga roll them peace far overheat. Don't get choked to sleep. That's when you know it's beef. I'm trying to get my life right before they open me. So before I go to sleep, I pray the Lord my soul to keep. I pray to God he watching over me until it's over, G.
I've been drinking Hennessy for 40 days and 40 nights. I hope to right my wrongs. It's gonna take my life to get it right. Don't always open up, but I ain't never been the folding type. You the hater type. I love my haters. I like what I like. I've been drinking Hennessy for 40 days and 40 nights. I hope to right my wrongs. It's gonna take my life to get it right. Don't always open up, but I ain't never been the folding type. You the hater type. I love my haters. I like what I like. My whole life trying to get right. I even fucked the church's money up once or twice. No regrets in my heart. I don't feel no spite. Niggas all hype type of dudes. Everybody trying to fight. I guess it's bittersweet, but you like what you like. It's gonna be a hot summer. Put your feelings on. Whoever said life don't hurt, I ain't breathing. I fight the good fight. I got a damn good reason. I'm sorry to my mama, not always there when you need me. Sister out the country, she can only see me when she see me. In love with my baby, hoping that she never leave me. I did some 430 and got dealt right back. Karma swing both ways, that's a well-known fact. Energies you put out, you gon' get right back. It might take my whole life to get even on the map. I've been off the radar, you don't see me on the map. I don't say much when I speak, it's all facts. Free my cousin Angel, can't wait till you get back. Gotta make up the time, I know I never get back. Got this drink in my cup, pulling up back to back. So blame it on this liquor, got a nigga in his feelings. It's been heavy on my heart, I just need a little healing. Now if I set it off, I be looking like the villain. Well, you can call me Cleo, cause it's about to be a killing. I've been drinking Hennessy for 40 days and 40 nights. I hope to right my wrongs. It's gonna take my life to get it right. Don't always open up, but I ain't never been the folding type. You the hater type. I love my haters. I like what I like. I've been drinking Hennessy for 40 days and 40 nights. I hope to right my wrongs. It's gonna take my life to get it right. Don't always open up, but I ain't never been the folding type. You the hater type. I love my haters. I like what I like. What I like.
That was 40 Days and 40 Nights from the High Expectations mixtape that me and Deuce dropped today. So Deuce, man, you said that was one of your favorite songs. Is that the favorite?
Not the favorite. If I had to pin a favorite on any one of them.
On this one, you know, we got a part 2 coming soon.
Oh yeah.
On this
one. They ain't ready for all that sauce yet. You know, honestly, it was need a minute, but the song High Expectations, that kind of grew on me, man. I feel like that kind of aged well.
For some reason, bro, out of all the songs off of my page, that song got the most fucking views, bro. I don't know why.
Bro, it trips me out, man. You know, you'll have a favorite song and it'll be something else that everybody else like. You know, it's really crazy. But if I had to say I got a favorite, I think High Expectations is well up there on that list. You know, that one did it for me.
I think mine is on this one. Oh man, I have to go with "Make It a Night," man. That song right there. It's just the vibe from that song right there. It just
It's like
makes
the perfect club joint, bro.
Yeah,
it really is like the perfect club joint, bro.
Yeah. Hey, so tell the people. I know some of them might just now meeting you. You know what I'm saying? This is my little brother. You know, I known Deuce when he was 8 years old. You know what I'm saying? I think I was like a senior in high school or some shit. But so give the people a little bit of your background, man. So for those who don't know you.
Oh man, it's boy Deuce Major. Homegrown. I'm from the WIC. You know what I'm saying? Folks know me from here and there. Been doing this rap thing for a long time since I was a little kid. Man, I tons of albums, constantly working, bro. You see me do the work. You know what I'm saying? I just love music. Anybody that know me, man, they know I love music, man. I live and breathe hip hop. Every aspect of it. I love the art form. You know what I'm saying? It's therapy for me.
Hey, I'm finna play something for your ass that we did on one of your projects, and you probably don't even know. So this gonna be a surprise. This is not on the project, y'all, but I love this goddamn song, and this is why I like Deuce, because he's different. He don't rap like nobody that's an indie artist or your local rapper.
You'll never find another Deuce.
You won't, and that's all goddamn facts. So I want to play this song real quick and let y'all check it out. I think I've been downloaded this song to play, but we get in our conversation, deep in our conversation. I was never able to actually play it. So yeah, so we finna get to it now. Let me see if it's down here. Hold on 1 second. Hold on, let me get all off the goddamn screen.
This ain't gonna be playing some crazy. What?
It ain't gonna be crazy, bro. I promise.
I mean, like, cause we got a ton of music.
Yeah, we do. But this one right here, this my shit. Give me 1 second. Let me find this goddamn song.
Oh yeah, what's going on to the people in the comments? I seen y'all saying what up to you, boy. Yo, what's going on with y'all? I hope everybody living good out here in this corona world.
Yeah, y'all be careful. Don't take that goddamn shot. Dude,
they trying to play us like Boo Boo the Fool.
For real. But here it is, y'all. Here it is. This is Juice Box. Let's do it.
Juice Box.
It's down, ass up, moments like this. When you sing it to me, swear, get me all gassed up. All I hear is the voice of
My apologies, people. My apologies.
Drop top shawty, ride with a player pimp. Let me take a dip, make you sing on some Mariah shit. I like to sip, you should let me fill your glass up. You know in my style, baby, face down, ass up. Moments like this, I just can't pass up. When you sing it to me, swear, get me all gassed up. All I hear is the voice of an angel yelling to the sky. Oh God, Lord, thank you. Ain't nothing wrong with applying a little pressure. She knowing I'm the best, can't nobody do it better. She always wondering whenever we making good music. So I'ma follow her lead, she know what she doing. Summertime fine, drop the top on the hoopty. Lay my hands on it, I be feeling on your booty. She knowin' she a cutie, so she try to run game. So when I get her back, I make her scream my name. Sing to like my personal little jukebox. I put the squeeze on that juice box, but bet I don't spill one drop. Never lie, I peel it back like a drop tab. Sang to like my personal little jukebox. I put the squeeze on that juice box, but bet I don't spill one drop. Let I pull it back like a drop tab. She want me to put the squeeze on her. Ice cold, put the freeze on her. I can't stop, I gotta deny the C sorta. Don't act like you don't like it, I got just what you ordered. Dick on a platter, handcuffs and film the recorder. So baby, won't you do it for the video? But I bet you rather do it in the studio. Bang it out, making bangers raw audio. I be on the track, sing it back like a Fabio. I used to ride around in a Lolo, I had the city ho. Cause I know how to make that juice box sing. Blow your brains out just like propane. Got her head fucked up, I done drove her insane. She don't need auto-tune when she say my name. Cause she in perfect pitch every time she sing. I give it all I got, but you gotta do one thing. Sing to like my personal little jukebox. I put the squeeze on that juice box, but bet I don't spill one drop. I peel it back like a drop top. Sing to like my personal little jukebox. I put the squeeze on that juice box, but bet I don't spill one drop. I peel it back like a drop top.
She said she like it when I ride the beat. Well, baby girl, ride with me. You are my juice box, baby. Juice box, baby. Juice box, baby. You are my juice box, baby. JUICEBOX. Juice box. That juice box, mine, I get it 24/7. Anytime, baby girl, be ready. That's my juice box, my juice box, my juice box, my juice box. That juice box, mine, I get it 24/7. Anytime, baby girl, be ready. That's my juice box, my juice box, my juice box, my juice box. That's my juice box, my juice box, my juice box, my juice box. That's my juice box, my juice box, my juice box, my juice box. Yeah. Hey, dude.
Yeah.
Hey, Shawty got a juice box.
I'm trying to tell you.
That thing's super wet.
Super duper.
We call it super soaker. You dig?
Sang to like my personal little jukebox. I put the squeeze on that juice box, but bet I don't spill one drop. I peel it back like a drop top. Sang to like my personal little jukebox. I put the squeeze on that juice box, but bet I don't spill one drop. I peel it back like a drop top.
Yeah, mute off. Let's take the mute off. So that was Juice Box, man. Come from his project, Juice Box.
Juice Box.
Juice Box, man. Tell them about Juice Box, man.
Yo, so I low key went into a R&B type lane with it. You know, I like to switch the vibe. I don't want every tape to sound alike. So usually when you fooling with me, every tape is gonna sound different. So this one kind of had like low R&B tones to it. You know, I'm still rapping and gassing like I do, but you know, it came more for the ladies in a sense. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't real hard. Niggas wasn't talking about, you know, getting at somebody going off and, you know, nothing like that. And, you know, it was real player, real chill back. You know, it wasn't a low ass tape neither. You know what I'm saying? Pretty.
I'm sorry, I was looking at the chat. This is hip hop. This is hip hop. Just that's all I'm gonna say. This is hip hop, people. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna leave it there. But anyway,
this is hip hop.
Hey, listen. With high expectations, you know, it's totally different from Inspire. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And the movement that 90% or 99% of the people in the chat, they're about that movement. And I just want to address this myself personally, nothing about you. One thing about hip hop, it reaches out to the world. Hip hop is and of course, one thing that Grandmaster Jay said in that interview, I think he did it with the All Access guy, whatever his name was. He said, what we hearing today is not hip hop. And I agree with him, you know, 90%. but they haven't heard artists like us.
Yeah.
But at the same time, those who are awoke or awake, whatever you want to say, like Lil Baby did a song. You heard that song Lil Baby did, and that's when people wanted to start calling him the GOAT. When he did that song, that conscious song he did.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Lil Baby.
Yeah. And then you got what's his name? NLE Chopper, who did a little conscious song. I think he called it Bryson. Bryson. I don't know if you ever heard it.
But you know, you got artists that's been doing that. They ain't calling them the GOAT.
Right. And I think the reason I'm bringing that up is, you know, anybody can do those type of songs.
Yeah.
But they are they living that life? You know what I'm saying? Are they really gonna live the lyrics? And we learned that from Tupac, and I believe that's why a lot of people give him the GOAT, because he really inspired a lot of people.
Yeah.
With his music, he was way before his time. His music can still live today and run with the music that we hear today.
That we got now currently.
But I don't want no one to judge any artist who may venture off and do pop music, you know, booty shaking music, because guess what? People still like to go to the club and dance. Right. Now, you know, so we can limit, you know, the B word, the N word and all that, but you know, it's just there. Sometimes it just comes out. And of course, I done used it several times. I'm a married man. I love my wife. I will never call her a bitch. But
that's facts. That's facts.
It comes out sometimes, you know what I'm saying?
It'd
so I just
like
don't judge no one off the type of music they do. And I'm just gonna leave it at that. So next song, man. And this right here definitely is my favorite, one of my favorites, Off the Porch. And dude, that shit, bro.
Oh, clean off the porch.
Clean off the porch.
Yeah, that was a hot one. I like that one too.
What was your approach on that? Did you hear my verse first? Or I think I just sent you the beat, something like that. I can't remember.
No, I think you just sent me the jug with the hooks on it originally, and then you did send it afterwards with your verse on it. Or I might have sent my verse right before you sent me yours, but you sent it to me with just the hooks initially on it.
I just want to address this, and YJ, you 1,000% correct. He said Lil Baby did one conscious song and talked about murdering his own people on every other song he makes. Facts. You 100% right. So you know, people were starting to say, "Oh man, he the GOAT because he did one fucking conscious song." Come on, man. Like, people will judge you off of one song. You can't do that, man, because like go ahead, bro. Go ahead. I'm talking too much. Go ahead.
No. I was just agreeing, man. They judge you off one whole song like it really meant something, you know. That I fully believe you got to judge based on the whole catalog, you know. So I don't know. He seemed contradictory. I guess his mind and heart was in the right place and he tried to do it.
At the time.
Consistency is a motherfucker. You can't do that and then flip flop back into the lane that got you hot in. You know, you got to be full fledged. You either part of the solution or part of the problem.
Yeah, most definitely. I got a question I'm asking when I come back from the song, because Legend said some crazy shit to me today, and I want to get, especially YJ opinion, definitely yours. So we're gonna go ahead and go to the next song off of High Expectations. I'm 100%. No, I ain't 100% sure. I think it is Off the Porch. Let me just double check, man.
All right.
Nope, it's not. So we it's not that, and I think I know why I didn't do it. Everything gonna be just fine. That's the one we finna ride to.
Oh yeah, my boy, I love this one right here.
So y'all check it out, man. This is High Expectations. Hustling floors in the field.
it bumping. It's okay, it's alright. Everybody gon' be fine as long as we pray. We gon' vibe. It's okay, it's alright. Everybody gon' be fine as long as we pray. We gon' vibe. We done came a long way. A lot of things start to change. Yeah, we seen a lot of flames. No pain, no gain. It's not the same old thing. Done broke out of them old chains. We was out of the slow lane. Now it's no stress, no strain. I'ma keep a vest on me, cause the rest gon' see. And place your bets on me. On anything I'm gon' breathe. Don't you think I don't see? Don't you think I'm gon' gotta stay woke for my beat? Ain't nothing slow about a G. I'm ice cold on the beat. The right soul I'ma reach. A real MC. I done told fools I'm a beast. See his rules in the streets and I can prove I'm a G. If you don't move, you'll lose. So I move to the beat. Everybody hands up. Everybody stand up. You gotta love one another even though they can't stand us. If your man fall down, then you pick your man up. Virus or not, bitch, we gon' mass up. It's okay, it's alright. Everybody gon' be fine as long as we pray. We gon' vibe. It's okay, it's alright. Everybody gon' be fine as long as we pray. We gon' vibe.
As I walk through the valley of the shadow of death and try to spare my enemies so God continue to bless. I know you always test the strong and I'm one of the best. I like to keep that thought in mind while I'm enduring the stress. Part of me died when I had to lay my brother to rest. A different type of pain, I felt my heart jump through my chest. Look to the sky wondering if he ever feeling me hurt. I can't appreciate the good without accepting the worst. Yeah, everything gon' be fine another day on this earth. I like to take it all in while I'm hitting this perk. This year alone, I swear to God, we suffer so much hurt. I know it's bad luck to say it, but it could have been worse. Don't mean to preach, but sometimes you got to take them to church. Whatever works, and I'm praying that it work out fine. The devil always on my back, but I got God on my side, so everything gon' be good. It's gon' be just fine.
Alright, it's alright. Everybody gon' be fine as long as we pray. We gon' vibe. It's okay, it's alright. Everybody gon' be fine as long as we pray. We gon' vibe.
Dylan got it bumping.
Yeah, so that was everything. Yeah, so Lorraine, if you want to come on up, feel free to do so. I definitely would like to do so to meet you, but you know, I just wanted to make sure everything was good because you know, we good over here. We good. But yeah, that was everything is gonna be fine, man. That's one of my favorite too, Deuce. What you think about that one? How that one been rocking?
That was one of my hell. The whole album is a fucking favorite, bro. I would be lying if I tell you I don't play each one of these songs back to back. You know, each one gets a play. I don't skip through them. I think you can ride this cover to cover. You know, but this one personally, you know, I think this closed it out. Really, you know, even though we got the last track that fit. This one closed it out, and my boy early this morning tell me how hard this one was. I like this one. It was a smooth take. I don't think we hear nothing this close to the heart in the city.
Right.
You know.
I don't live there anymore. I live in my fucking brain, bro. I don't live there no more. Don't even talk to me about this goddamn place. Here come my sister, Queen Lorraine, man. Let's welcome her to the panel, man. What's going on, Queen?
Hey, shalom, everybody. Shalom. How are you? So you're not mad at me, boss man?
No, no, I don't get mad. That's why I told you to come on up
Good.
here because I don't want to get mad until I understand where you was going at, and you broke it down. So that's why I said come on up.
Yeah. So you remember that song from Trina?
Yes, yes.
All right. All right.
It didn't
I,
it didn't resonate when you said that, but you broke it
okay.
down. Oh, okay, I got you now. I got you.
Yes. Um. Um. I was talking trash about you, Deuce Major. I
Matter of
called
fact,
you nasty.
let me
I
go. Let me.
called you nasty,
I
and
went for the clear on the screen.
I asked you how you would react if a sister said to you, "You be the bitch tonight." Do you remember that song from Trina? Do you remember that?
Yeah, yeah,
All right, all right.
yeah.
And then Boss Man came back saying, "This is hip hop. This is hip hop." So it was just a reply, spontaneous reply to the song. The song is cute, but everybody don't want to be a jukebox. I mean, a juice box no more. That I would have been flattered at one time, but you wouldn't call me that if you saw me now. Maybe one of my daughters or my granddaughters, but I ain't no juice box. And so I explained that Janet Jackson got paid for calling her brother nasty, but I said, Deuce Major, you nasty. That's what I said. And I wasn't being critical. I really wasn't being critical. You nasty. And when I saw your videos before, I thought, is that one man? Is that twins? Is that why it's Deuce Major? How many people is that? So I'm trying to pay attention. I'm trying to stay with things, but not trying to compete or anything either.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's when it comes to hip hop, you know what I'm saying? Like they used to me doing what I do, but I haven't done that music, and I still slide some in. You know what I'm saying? It's not that's not the life. When you got hip hop, you got all different types of fans. You got those ones that's woke. You got those that party. You got those angry motherfuckers like Eminem fans. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You got all kind of people.
Yeah.
When you box yourself into one category of fans, you really not expanding it. That's how I look at it. What you think, Deuce?
Give yourself room to breathe. Yeah, you definitely don't give yourself room to breathe if you just lock yourself in one category. You got a lot of rappers who do that right now, who can only stay in one lane, and the moment they go into a different lane, it's not what everybody thought, so they get scared and get nervous and jump back where they're comfortable. I like to ride outside of my comfort zone. Clearly, because like you said, I'm nasty.
Hey, y'all seen the guy that's all over social media now, and I'm pretty sure y'all have. I can't think of his name. He been talking about being faithful to women, and he put women up on a pedestal, and now he done got caught cheating.
Derek Jackson.
I bet you everybody thought this guy was the best man in America until now. and that's how it is. Like
you know what, man? I don't think he would have rolled him so hard if he wasn't so unforgiving when he going off on men. They would have probably spared him. He was already talking about being accountable, and he was trying to hold himself accountable. They would have got on his back, but the way he was getting on everybody else before that, he wasn't sparing no man.
Wasn't at all. He was talking cash shit. Well,
Cash code.
But my mother used to say, the guilty dog barks first and loudest.
Absolutely.
And another thing too is that a man that has something good, he ain't gonna tell nobody about it because he's not gonna want to share. So this man was kind of covering for himself, bragging about himself, about how he does. So from me, those are cues those accused. You ain't got to say nothing else. I don't be looking at him sideways. You know, why are you talking like that? What are you trying to hide? What are you trying to cover up? And everything done in the dark always comes to light. Always.
So let me ask you this, Lorraine. Before this even came out, did you ever hear about this guy?
I don't know who you're talking about, but to me, it's general. I don't. It could be Kirk Franklin. It could be Steve Harvey, Kevin Hart. You know, all these people bragging. You know, how many times Kevin Hart got divorced and remarried real quick. Then he got all these children. It could be anybody. Anybody. The guilty dog barks first and loudest. And a man that is proud of what he's doing and proud of what he has isn't going to brag about it. He's going to take care of it. He don't want to share. You talk about your wife's a good kisser, or she's the best cook. Then you have somebody wanting to kiss her. You have somebody wanting to taste their food. You know, you don't talk about what you got that you're protecting.
Yeah, everybody in your business, everybody watching, seeing what you got, thinking they can
That's
get a
right.
hold of what you got. Yep.
So since you brought up Kirk Franklin, do you think? Because I don't. But do you think he was wrong? Now I know how those Christians are, because he used some foul language. But everybody's not perfect. And we know there's some preachers that do some worse things than what he said.
Yes.
But how do you feel about how he handled and how his son handled it, which to me is a bitch nigga for doing that. But what do you think about that situation?
Well, I skimmed it. I looked at it. But some of these things.
Uh-oh, you froze, Queen. Uh-oh, Queen, I think you froze. I'm gonna mute you until you get back to moving again. It won't even let me mute you. Jesus.
Oh man, what happened?
She froze. We're gonna go to a song and I'm gonna look at this chat, man, because I know they laughing at Lorraine. So Lorraine, sit there or go out and come back in, and you know I'll bring you right back in. So we're gonna get to another song. Matter of fact, I don't even gotta do that. We're gonna go over here and play this song over here. Yeah. We're gonna play let's go to the legend, man. Angels Cry. Let's do it.
So special.
Another body slain in the street, and we've been needing change, needing peace. We dying, we can't take it no further. Heard the angels crying, they scream murder, murder. Heard the angels crying, they scream murder, murder. Know you hear them angels crying.
Steady crying cause they see my people murdered. Crackers trying tactics that way's always unheard of. Big dogs and lock chains, man, they used to burn us. And the shit was so crazy that they used to hunt us. Now my people getting murdered in the streets for running. I'm tired of the racing niggas like we nothing. Promise they won't be too happy once a nigga start busting. But that's what they wanna see, a black man caged up in jails and penitentiaries. I swear the system meant to fuck us. Ran by some white man sporting them Benjamin buttons, followed by that white militia that's known to do some handcuffing. Like the Greek freak in Milwaukee, I'm finna start bucking. Thinking that they can control us, they finna start something. 400 years of oppression, now we had enough. Can't you feel the pressure of my people that's finna erupt? Try to be a friendly foe, now we finna power up.
Another body slain in the street, and we've been needing change, needing peace. We dying, we can't take it no further. Heard the angels crying, they scream murder, murder. Heard the angels crying, they scream murder, murder. Know you hear them angels crying.
I'm not doing a bad thing. saying I'm actually was telling the truth. I just got nervous. That's why I was acting stupid at one point. You just gotta believe me, because I'm actually telling the truth. I'm not trying to lie. I just got nervous.
See, I'm a mother, a sister, a cousin, a friend. How you screaming all lives matter with privileged skin? And if we matter, why we can't just jog for fun? Without these stupid motherfuckers chasing us with guns. And why we can't sleep peaceful in our homes at night? You bust in, we bust back, and we lose a life. Lose our right, can't even protect our home. I'm screaming, arrest them bitches till they dead or gone. See, I don't know the pain the mama's feeling, but every day I pray for your mental healing, cause it'll be hell if we started killing. But two wrongs don't make a right. I tell my son all officers not bad and every racist isn't white. So see the truth and know how to move, cause they gon' do what they do, regardless of how perfect that record view. And no reaction is the safest when they provoking you. Like damn, could you take a jog in our shoes? Could you afford to lose?
Another body slain in the street, and we've been needing change, needing peace. We dying, we can't take it no further. Heard the angels crying, they scream murder, murder. Heard the angels crying, they scream murder, murder. Yeah, oh, you hear them angels crying.
Welcome to the last days. Shit is spooky. I'd rather riot, fuck marching. That shit is goofy. All these crackers, my enemies. I'm unruly. Footage of me killing cops. I'm making movies. My halo crack, my wings are broken. I'm going out like a soldier with my barrel smoking. Revelations in my clip, nigga. I'm not joking. Get biblical in this bitch. I'm Holy Ghosting. Every nigga that was lynched is a cop. I'm yoking. Eye for eye. You witnessing slaves revoking. Too late to wave white flag. Shit is in motion. When I hit officer down, I'm champagne toasting. Blame America for making me nigga with no emotions. You are the father, ask Maury Povich. I never seen a man cry till I seen a man die. I'm a southern boy, of course pigs are fried.
Another body slain in the street, and we've been needing change, needing peace. We dying, we can't take it no further. Heard the angels crying, they scream murder, murder. Heard the angels crying, they scream murder, murder. Oh, you hear them angels crying.
Look into my eyes, tell me what you see. It's a cold, cold world, ain't nobody left for me and a few more others. Brothers of the struggle, and we strive to rise from the rubble. Faced with the opposition, mission on deck. Organize and unify, so we ride, nigga bet. We gon' size up the threat, slide on they set. Lords don't disciple some old VFS. G's to the B's, I be choose to manifest on some grown folk shit. Nigga said with your chest, leaning to the extreme where the scene's nothing less. Homie bouncing on the beam, on the scene in the vest. Strapped up, shouting with a 40 in extension. Blowing on some mid in the middle of the tension. All that attention when the OG speak. For a ma, all Greek niggas rolling so deep. Ayy,
another body slain.
If I was you and you was me,
we've been needing change,
who would you be?
Peace. We dying, we can't take it no
because we are one and the same.
Heard the angels crying, they scream murder, murder. Heard the angels crying, they scream murder, murder. Oh, you hear them angels crying.
All right, so that was Angels Cry from the Pageant on his last project, which is a dope project. If you haven't heard it, you're sleeping. But we already went over 11:30, so I'm gonna push it to. Yeah, we got you now. We're gonna push it to 11 because we got the homie Questman in the building who talked my phone dead yesterday. And of course, we got Queen Lorraine back in the building. I can't even remember who I left off on, but I knew we played a song.
Kurt Franklin.
Kurt Franklin. But yeah, I see a lot of people that made their comments, and I think everybody agreed. Kurt Franklin did what he had to do as a father, and his wife actually stepped up for him. And his ex-wife, I guess that's what it was, the guy's mother. And I salute her for doing that because he got up there fronting shit and acting just like what Kurt Franklin called him. And I don't blame his ass, you bitch.
Hey, some things just ain't everybody's business, man.
Yeah, so we got the brother Quest, man. Lorraine, I want to before I
Yes.
go to Quest, I want to get back to. I can't remember what you were saying, but you just froze up on us. You remember?
Yeah, I don't know what happened. Everything started buffering, so I had to turn on the Wi-Fi and the Bluetooth off. So I'm back. Yeah, I'm not.
Yeah, I forgot to.
Yeah.
Anyway, well, I know we was talking about Kirk Franklin
Yeah.
and something else. Yeah, I was asking you about Kirk Franklin, and you was answering the question. That's what I asked you. I asked you, how did you feel about how he handled?
Yes. I said I didn't read all the details of all that mess, but I don't care. It was on him. You know, the fact that he had his laundry got aired publicly is sad. And so I didn't want to get roped into that. I try not to look at those things that they throw out there to distract us and to entertain us with. And so I didn't bite the bait. But like I said, I didn't even know who you were talking about. But I know it was a brother that was trying to be discredited. They were trying to discredit. Now, somebody may have paid his son to act a fool and get like that, but some children are just rebellious and do that. I used to get mad at my mother and talk about her to her friends. They go back and tell her. You know, so there was lessons to learn in that. So the sons got to pay. You know, the prodigal son. You know, he got to pay. He got to go out there and learn his lessons, and nobody can learn his lessons but him. I like some of Kurt Franklin's music because he wanted to be a little hip hop artist. You know, it's like he got the short man syndrome, and then he was getting all this attention. He got sued for not paying his choir. You know, but I like Stomp. I could play that all day because and Salt was in it. You know, so he's okay. But look at all the money Bill Cosby was making. You know, him and his wife were getting ready to buy NBC when they had this funny looking cave woman, looked like you couldn't tell if it was a man or a woman, accuse him of drugging and molesting her. He had a queen. He didn't even bother. You know, if he was that desperate, if he was that much of a pervert, you know, he didn't mess with Felicia Rashad. You know, he didn't mess with any of the black children on his show. But here comes this thing. So he was just playing. He got caught too. But that was to keep him from his power.
Yeah.
Keep him from his power. Yep. So, you know, that's what they do. They throw stuff out there to distract us. Yes.
So,
yes.
So
yes.
We got Quest Man in the
like
building.
I said, I don't pay attention to that silly stuff.
You keep
He's
it one,
Quest
and
Man.
I appreciate that. So Quest Man in the building. I seen you comment. You know, I think we was on the topic of conscious music. Before we hit that, I definitely want to say, DMX, get well soon, brother. Everybody don't know. Yeah, he had a heart attack, and they think it's from an overdose. I don't know. It hasn't been confirmed. It was looking real grave for him, but I know the last update that I seen, he was breathing on his own. And they took him off the life support machine.
Yeah, he breathing on his own. Yeah.
So hopefully this shit wake him up because he been on them drugs for a long time. For real.
And he just got clean, so he really just relapsed.
So hopefully, you know, it wasn't from drugs, but a lot of people, that's what they say.
And if it was, not in the way that everybody's thinking, maybe it was some prescribed, you know, something that he just didn't take properly.
Yeah, hope. That's hope.
Well, so if you look at the older musicians.
Go ahead. Queen, you still there? Oh shit! They doing you like they did Black Star. How they be doing Black Star?
What I was saying is, if you look at some of the older, yes, yeah. Oh, is that happening to me? Anyway, if you look at some of the older musicians, there was always drugs around, but then that was for control too, for the music industry. Remember Louis Armstrong? He loved weed, and he kept going to jail and getting locked up for it. So finally, he let it alone so he could live in peace. They stopped running behind him, and then white folks loved him to death. But they were the ones that were feeding it to him. Where did he get it from? He wasn't growing in no field nowhere. Every time you turn around, James Brown was getting picked up, for having something. They said he was gay because of the makeup that he was, the pancake makeup he was wearing. So they've always had something to use against us. And if we don't have the inner strength to deal with it, there'll always be demons. He'll always have demons. But see, he made his mark already. Everybody barked like a dog. Everybody was barking like a dog, like him and his boys, and the pit bull in the skirt, and now she married to a white man, and on the show, huh?
Yeah, you know about DMX. You know about the
boss man.
She said the pit bull in the skirt.
Yes, yeah. I told you I started following the music to keep up. Yep.
So before we run out of time, I want to holler at Quest Man. I got a question for Quest Man. I'm pretty sure he had something he wanted to touch on when we was on the conscious tip. I know we was talking about Lil Baby and the artists who are, and like YJ said, one artist do one conscious song and he's considered a GOAT. But that's what we was on. I want to get some feedback from you, man. What you had on that, man?
You see, I come from a time, probably similar time you come from. You look a bit younger than me, though. I come from a time where, and this gives me a shout out to my homeboy Jamie. Also, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Oh, also, I want to give a shout out to Jamie who passed away. He was one of the crew. You understand? We came from a time where whatever you said on the mic, that was that's how you was living. That's one thing. That's check one.
Absolutely.
Check two is that we've always been about we need, if you was going to say something.
I can't hear him. I don't hear anything.
You don't hear me?
You can hear the brain?
I can hear.
Yeah, there we go.
Okay. Where if you was going to say something, it needed to be worth something. You understand? I mean, of course, you could have fun, you can do all that, but still, you wanted to do something that was, beneficial to your people, to the community. So, even back in the days, like my first song, one of my first stage perform songs was Rattle Bones. I think I showed you guys the a remake of the video of that song, right? We kept, I'm just like give you a context. This is when shopping centers, when malls, when you walk in malls and whatnot, homeboys will come up like, "Hey, we heard y'all could flow." So we're like, "Oh yeah, okay." So we think we can take you. We think we can take you. The next thing you know, there'll be some ladies over here and over there. You can't back down now. You know what I mean? You're on the scene. Next thing you know, you're battle rapping and all that. But you end up breaking bread with the brothers. You know what I mean? Chopping it up, talking to them, learning, each other's, just like
I can hear you off and on. You're breaking up.
Respecting each other's flow patterns. You understand? And I want to give a shout out to the brother right up here, and also much respect and honor to our elder sister Queen up right over here. You understand? It was always about like our team time at that time. We called ourselves Choices Unlimited, and everybody had their own style. It was all about being authentic. Every beat that I made was always supposed to be original. Authentic. You understand? Where you knew who did that, you knew who presented that, and each of us had our own art in our own flow. It was meant to express our art. Like the way you hear me flow, that's always been me. You understand? I've never I've evolved a bit, but that's because of knowledge and learning and things like that, right? But it's always been when Jamie also called Omega, before he passed away, one of the things he told me, he said, never stop writing and never stop representing who you are, right? He said, never stop writing. I told him, I said, I won't quit. I'm gonna keep this going on, if I'm the last man standing. You understand? That's how I felt. So being real, being authentic, being, all that, word is bond. That's we were saying that. We were saying that what we came to say, you can count on that. What we came with was 100%. You understand? To the best of our knowledge, we'd be in the lab, so to speak, writing, and we would write our lyrics. Sometimes we'd have to go to the library just to make sure our research was right. You understand? To make sure that whatever we was, talking on the mic was history. You understand? And I was always challenging people like, look, I hear you talking and bragging about how much gold you're slinging and how much, what your gear look like, but I bet you can't tell me. I bet you can't tell me how to build a house in a rhyme, right? We'd be like, I bet you can't tell me how to build a house in a rhyme. I bet you can't tell me what to do if I break my ankle in a rhyme. I bet you can't tell me the story of Asar, in a rhyme. So I took, I always take on challenges. When I challenge, I take on the same challenge. So I ended up dropping a rhyme about the canon of medicine. I don't know if you guys ever heard of Ibn Sina, right?
No.
Ibn Sina is like an ancient Arab doctor. No. Right? He was an ancient doctor back in the days, and he made a book called The Canon of Medicine. So what I was striving to do was take that whole first chapter and summarize it. So what I would do is I would look at like portents and proverbs of sages and scholars and doctors, and I would extract, because I would say, well, if I want to pass this down to my children, I want to be in a way where they can easily remember it, never forget. And I would have done my job passing on knowledge. So for example, okay, hold on. Hold on. Listen to this. Pass me the candle lit. My fro looks tattered and surrounding mist. Pick up the reed, watch the ink spell out the ancient gift. Ink stains, heads prostrate in the name. Long life live using soul and brain. Taking, breaking you out of the game. Dust yourself off, stand without shame. Come about the earth, eye for an eye. All bodies must die. No more piece of the pie. I balance yin and yang to avoid the Satan. Sit up on my square with the Buddha grin. Shaking divine hands as I do my Sufi dance. I will walk on earth in Tai Chi stance. Yes, man. At it again. Kaleidoscope tactics, focus on gems. Master like wind, servant like grass. Whichever way the wind blows, so flows the mass. Right? The last part, Kapusu. Master like wind, servant like grass. Whichever way the wind blows, so flows the mass. That's yeah. That's me paraphrasing him saying, the master is like unto the wind, and the people, the masses, bend to the master like grass. That's the quote, the actual the quote. So I said, well, I need to say that in a way where I could like boom, And my point is, I always wanted to pack as much insight as I could, so that way, if at the bottom line, my children will be able to carry on. If they ever heard anything that I said, they would, Pops was talking this, he meant that. They'd be doing their homework. Like he was saying this and tied together, and I would have taught them through the prose. This is what some of our ancestors used to do. They would sit there and sing and dance, and next thing you know, you done learned your whole history.
Yeah. Of course. We definitely feel you. We're running out of time. We got 2 minutes left, and I definitely got another song I want to play. I
don't want your phone to die.
No, I ain't on my phone this time. I'm on my computer. If you run my goddamn laptop battery dead, we got a damn problem. But no, I appreciate what you said. I appreciate you, man. No, I hate to cut anybody off. That's why I was trying to let you get all of that. But we run into 11 o'clock hour.
Hey, I want to make sure that shout out to Deuce Major and Boss. We need to get some collab going on.
Yeah.
I hear something because I know your style. I'm hearing the brother style. I hear something magnificent out of this.
Man, with me. Definitely do that. Yeah, so, I link with it. All forms of the art form. I tell you, I respect hip hop in all manners, man. Believe that.
Yes.
Go check out High Expectations, man. It's on it's on our pages. Y'all go check that out, man.
Pass contact information. Let me know.
Most definitely. But I appreciate everybody for joining us on the panel on hell. I don't even know where the hell I'm at no more. We're in the vibe room. I appreciate Queen Lorraine, man. My homie, my brother, another mother, Deuce Major. We gonna end this thing. We're gonna do it with let's get clapped, damn it. It's one love always. I love everybody. Y'all be easy, man. Y'all don't get that goddamn shot. I promise you. Don't do it.
Salute.
Shalom. We go.
Shalom.
And my niggas gon' ride. Homicide on the mind, nigga. We ain't gon' let shit slide. Think a nigga playing, just try, nigga. It's a new day, we a new tribe. Everything eye for an eye, nigga. Let's go, let's go. Can't take no more. I done snatched every goddamn chain. When it got me a strap and that bitch go bang. I don't know about you, my nigga. I'ma pull through, nigga, while my bitch gon' sing. Bang, bang. This is no game. Chopper hit a nigga right dead in the face. Got your body boxed up in an all black case. Fuck a KKK, keep an 8-Bay. We done told y'all GA niggas don't play. And we don't see no race. Should've seen they face. Cornbread fed niggas keep beans on the plate. Done cleaning our state. We gotta see what they say. Don't mind beating up Jay, better stay in they play. All the real goon niggas on the way. Swear to God I couldn't wait till I seen this day. Now everybody stand up and just say, kick clap. Me and my niggas gon' ride. Homicide on the mind, nigga. We ain't gon' let shit slide. Think a nigga playing, just try, nigga. This a new day, we a new tribe. Everything eye for an eye, nigga. Let's go, let's go. Can't take no more.
Muscle memory clipping, blap, blap. That's the sound of the slide going back, cause it's one in the hat. Oh, I'll put one in your hat, get tapped. Round of applause, tell me, do you hear that? Know you clap. Woo. We can only go two ways, but just talk it out like gentlemen. I hop into some gangster shit. Physically or verbally, still so dangerous. The league of assassins with precision, how we're angling. Curving these bullets got me weaving through entanglements. We ain't letting shit slide. You remember when it took August out and went straight to September? Still celebrate like it's January or December. But I'd rather go back to November. Shot my dog in the streets, I would've thugged it out with you. I for an I, 2 for 2, we gon' get you. It's the waiting game, hell no, I ain't forget you.
Me and my niggas gon' ride. Homicide on the mind, nigga. We ain't gon' let shit slide. Think a nigga playing, just try, nigga. It's a new day, we a new tribe. Everything eye for an eye, nigga. Let's go, let's go. Can't take no more.
You violating if a nigga hating, talking down on the congregation. Willingly putting your life in danger. Clap with the banger when I bang and aiming at a noggin of a nigga trying to test my gangster. Cause it ain't tragic, my spit and I let you have it. When the gang get to blasting, it sound like thought it was a gang till I hopped out the thing with a thing, letting off like I was at the range. Now niggas acting sweet, now niggas want peace. When you thought I was pussy, you niggas wanted me. But I ain't letting shit slide on me eye for an eye, I'm out mine. And I hope your niggas down the ride. Cause I'm hitting all them, got hollows for all them. Make you niggas say hello to my little friend. And don't think that it's the end, double back and do it again. Like, okay, I'm reloaded.
Me and my niggas gon' ride. Homicide on the mind, nigga. We ain't gon' let shit slide. Think a nigga playing, just try, nigga. It's a new day, we a new tribe. Everything eye for an eye, nigga. Let's go, let's go. Can't take no more.
Okay, I'm reloaded.